What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the channel. In today's episode, I'm going to show you guys some of the biggest differences between Age of Empires Mobile and Rise of Kingdoms. The Age of Empires Mobile is a brand new game that is just right around the corner. It has almost pretty much everything that you would want from Rise of Kingdoms, and they are doing things a little bit different and better. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe for more content, turn on that bell notification and never miss out. Like the video, share it with your friends, leave some comments down below. Let's get started. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Rise of Kingdom has been in the business for a very long time, and as of right now there is a brand new game that is just right around the corner. It is known as Age of Empires Mobile. It pretty much looks like Rise of Kingdoms. It has a lot of different things you get from Rise of Kingdoms, and they are doing a bunch of different things a little bit better. So let's take a look at the Age of Empires. This is what the Age of Empires looks like. As you can see, it is almost identical to the Rise of Kingdoms. There are so many cool things in Age of Empires that we're gonna take a look at. And we're gonna begin the video by taking a look at the technology. The difference between the T7 troops in Age of Empires and the T5 troops in Rise of Kingdoms. All I can say is Age of Empires is doing something that a lot of people are going to like. They have found a way to get a balance between pay to win and free to play. Any free to play player can get a T7 troops in Age of Empires much quicker than getting T5 in Rise of Kingdoms, if I am not mistaken. Today, you're gonna see the differences between the two. So let's go back to Rise of Kingdoms and then I show you guys the technology of Rise of Kingdoms. Then we come back to Age of Empires and you're gonna see how Age of Empires is not afraid to innovate and take things to the next level. So this right here is the research center for the Rise of Kingdoms. So we're gonna go inside and then this is what the research for Rise of Kingdoms looks like. In order to get your T5 in Rise of Kingdoms, there are so many restrictions that just makes it difficult for free to play. So in Rise of Kingdoms, you need to max out the entire economic research before you can even unlock your T5. So you gotta max out all of this stuff, max out everything, get over here, max out everything. And then we have these three big technology, which are the biggest bottlenecks in Rise of Kingdoms. They take forever to complete. It's gonna take you time to get your T5 troops in Rise of Kingdoms. Oh, looks like I can get a trebuchet right here. Let's hit it. This is good. I'm not in an alliance. I quit the game. So just let it do its own thing over there. So this was Rise of Kingdoms. You could see how difficult it is to get your T5. And you also have to take your research building all the way up to level 25. You have other bottlenecks where you need to, use those books. The one you get from Barbarians, you gotta get those books. You need them to level up your research center to level 25, which is very, very difficult. Now, when we get back to Age of Empires Mobile, like I said, these guys are not afraid to take things to the next level. And you're gonna see exactly what I mean. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to be amazed by Age of Empires. We're gonna go to the research. This is what the research looks like. Now, these guys have made it super easy for pretty much everyone to unlock the T7 troops in the game, which is the equivalence of T5 in Rise of Kingdoms. So this is where the T7 troops are. It is known as the Champion Swordsman. Now remember, in Rise of Kingdoms, they had the three big technology. You needed to complete all of them before you could get to your T5. Here in Age of Empires, they have decided to move a bunch of technology towards the end. This is going to allow many free-to-play players to get the Champion Swordsman or the T7 before they complete all of this crazy research that's going to take forever to complete. This is one of the coolest innovations that Age of Empires has done to this game. If you are a free-to-play player, you shouldn't be afraid to play this game because you will be able to unlock your Champion Swordsman without having to worry about this crazy research. Now let me show you guys how it is pretty simple to unlock your T7 in this game. Because when you look at all the research, you can stop at 3 out of 5 before you move on to the next one. You don't need to max out everything. Now to unlock this one, you need to get all of these guys unlocked first. Let's see. This is T6. To get this T6, you're going to need University level 25, which is Research Center. And then you need the Swordsman attack from 0 to 3 only. You don't need to max it out. So what is that technology? It's this one right here. Gotta take this to 3 and then we can move forward and unlock the Senior Swordsman, which is the T6. And then when you unlock all of these guys, you're gonna keep going all the way to your T7. To get this, you need to unlock these other guys first. And then to move on to the next step, you only need this one to level 3, which is this first one right here. Move it to 3 out of 5. Get this one to 3 out of 5. And then you unlock your champion Swordman, which is the T7. You're gonna get that when your university hit level 30. And you have Swordsman health just at 3 out of 5. You don't need to max it out. As you can see here, the crazy technologies have all been moved to the end. Now we also have the economic technology, and from the looks of it, they are not a prerequisite for the military technology, which is super cool. When you click on this one, you can see the requirement. Everything also, you just have to stop at 3 out of 5, 3 out of 5 and get almost pretty much everything done. This is the coolest thing about Age of Empires right now. Before we move on to the next topic, let me show you guys one more thing. So as of right now, I am almost unlocking my T5 in the game. So we're going to go to my military technology. As you can see here, I have about 5 days left to unlock Veteran Swordsman, which is the T5. Now unlocking them takes 14 days. It takes some time, but you can get there. So my first T5 is going to be unlocked. And take a look at how many days I have spent in this game. Now, first of all, I have spent $100 in the game. I pretty much bought the coolest, best bundles ever. So let's go to the VIP and you see my login days. I have logged in for 30 days only. And you can see I have already gotten to my first T5. So that's why I'm saying this game is not afraid to take things to the next level. They have found a way to make both free to play and pay to win happy at the same time. Now that we're done with the technology in Rise of Kingdoms and Age of Empires, you guys could see the big difference. Allow me to show you guys some other cool features that are available in Age of Empires and you cannot find in the Rise of Kingdoms. Now we're going to take a look at the in-game calculator. For so many days, many people have been complaining to game developers to give the players a calculator embedded in the game. A calculator that's going to calculate all the resources and make life easy for everyone. Now this feature is not available in a lot of these strategy games, but Age of Empires wasn't afraid to implement this new feature. As you can see here, here are my resources, here are my speed ups. It's gonna take me a very long time to calculate everything over here. It is hideous. But Age of Empires is taking things to the next level. If you look up top here, we have this icon right here. When you click on it, it's gonna calculate everything for you. Show you exactly how many resources you have. You don't need to go and do math. A lot of people don't know math, so this is gonna be good for you. Now take a look at the speed ups as well. These are the speed ups that I have left. It did the calculation for me. I know exactly that I have 1 day of universal speed ups. I have 13 hours of building speed up. I have 3 days, 11 hours of research speed ups. This is what I have for training speed up, 6 days, and then healing speed ups I have about 10 days. This makes it easy for every player to plan out what they need to do in the future. Like you can know exactly how many resources you need to do something that you want to do later on. This is awesome. This feature is not available in the Rise of Kingdoms. When we pull out Rise of Kingdoms, you're gonna have to do things the hard way. So I have to log in again. Let's see. It's taking some time. So I think you get the idea. In the Rise of Kingdoms, you don't have a calculator for your items. When we go to the items, you're gonna have to do everything the hard way. Like there is no way of knowing how much speed ups you have over here. And the resources, they are just too many. You don't know how to calculate them. You need to find some website on Google and then calculate everything from there. It is just insane. So Age of Empires doing something great. Let us check out another big difference between Rise of Kingdoms and the Age of Empires. This is gonna come in terms of upgrading different things in your city. Now let's go to the university, which is the research center. I can do research in the university and at the same time upgrade the building to the next level. This is just insane. I can hit this upgrade and upgrade this building, but right now my building queue is full. I can upgrade the building and do the research at the same time. This is just awesome. The same thing applies for my troops. I can train troops and upgrade the troop building at the same time. Looks like I have some troops to claim over here. Let's do this real quick. This is the beauty of this game, guys. In Rise of Kingdoms, you cannot do two of these functions at the same time. It's gonna cost you a lot of speed ups, but over here they have made it so that you can get the job done, do two things at the same time. And I've played for 30 days. I already have T4. I am going to my T5 pretty soon. This is just awesome. There is a super cool feature in the Age of Empires mobile that I like the most. I play Call of Dragons a lot. Call of Dragons is also implementing this new change. It is a good thing to see. Now in Age of Empires, you can auto battle your barbarians on the map. It is one of the coolest things ever. So let's hit this pikemen and see if we can attack them. Now on the map, you can select the different types of barbarians that you want to kill. You can use the counter attack system to get an advantage for your troops. So we hit autofield battle and then we pick the march that we want to use. So let's say we pick this one. You can put the minimum units in your troop. You can check your hospital capacity. That way you don't suffer a lot of losses. And this is the number of times your troops can go outside. Now your troops can go out. They will kill the barbarians, go back to the city, refresh, come back and kill the barbarians again. Now you can do this for all of your 5 legions. You can be doing this while doing something else in your city. Now there are so many game modes in this game that you can do. We have the fishing dock here where you can fish and get some good stuff. You have the expedition that has so many different types of gameplay that you can play to keep you occupied. There was one over here, it just disappeared. The time limit has passed. So we also have the island tactics that you can go and play while your legions are killing barbarians for you on the map. This is going to be very useful for those who don't have a lot of time. You have a lot of command points. You're like, okay, I'll just let my legions fight them on the map. And then you complete your missions over here. Especially when the KVK comes around, there is so much to do. You can pretty much do everything simultaneously at the same time in Age of Empires. So right now my guys are battling on the outside. You can see over here when I click on him, he is fighting. When he's done, he's gonna go back to the city and come back out again. Just take a look at these guys. Not gonna touch anything on the screen. He goes to the city, he comes back out, he looks for the highest level barbarian that he can counter, destroy it, go back to the city, repeat until the mission is complete. You can give yourself more command points here so that they do it for as long as possible. You can increase many stamina. When you have a lot of stamina known as the action points, you can put a lot here and just let your legions battle it out for you. You don't have to click a lot of stuff. This is super awesome. The next thing we're going to check out in Age of Empires and compare to Rise of Kingdoms is going to be the quick use feature. In Age of Empires, they have a way for you to use your speed ups in one go. You don't need to do a lot of clicking. So right here we are in the research. I can hit speed up. As you can see here, I can go quick use, which is the fill up. Now you can see it has given me all the different speeds that I need to use to upgrade this thing. Unfortunately, I don't have enough, but you can just do one click and then upgrade everything at once. And then the excess speed ups will be returned to you. This is just awesome. You can do this for both the research and you can do it for the building as well. So let's see, what can we do here? Do I have a building that's upgraded? That's upgrading. Let's find one right here. Wow, I can't talk now. So we're gonna hit this. When we hit speed up, it's gonna go fill up. As you can see here, excess speed up time will be returned to your items. You can click this. You can do a bunch of different stuff. This is how you like upgrade different things in the game without suffering arthritis. It is awesome. It's going to be very crucial when you're training troops for mightiest governor, or you want to compete for a city theme. This is going to be awesome. You don't find this feature in the Rise of Kingdoms. Another super awesome feature in Age of Empires is going to be the hero reset. Every season, I think you can reset your heroes 3 times. So you have 3 different resets for your heroes. Thing is, when you reset a hero, you're gonna get back your skill points. So this is the skill point for the game. You can get back your skill point and use it on a different commander. You can also get back all the experience used to level up the hero and then use it on a different commander. And I think for every season you can do that for 3 different heroes. Now let's say you just started playing this game right now. Let's say you go to season 3. They introduce a brand new commander. You don't have a lot of XP. You don't have a lot of skill points. Well, during that event, the hero reset event, you can just reset the commander, get back all the skills points you use on that commander, get back all the experience you use on that commander and put it on your new commander. There are so many awesome features in Age of Empires Mobile that you cannot find in Rise of Kingdoms. Let's take a look at some of them. We have this quick collectability here, which is going to let you collect all your resources pretty quick. This is pretty awesome. It's a good quality of life feature. We have others as well. When we go to the Alliance, you can, see the number of people that you have online. It is pretty good. You can see like, oh, this is our uptime. Oh, this guy has been online a couple of hours ago. Now you can turn off some of these settings from your in-game settings if you don't want people to see your activity. It is pretty cool. There is so much you can do here. You can also claim your gifts with just 1 claim and then claim everything at once. It is pretty cool. You also have the assist feature, which is available in the Rise of Kingdoms. So what else can we do here? You have a direct access to your, Discord group if you want to go there. That is one of the cool features that we have in the game. What other cool features do we have here? When you launch a rally, there are so many other settings that you can put on your rally. Like you can prevent so many people from joining your rally. So let's see. We're gonna rally this thing and we can see some of the settings that we get from the rally. Now you can select which troop type you want in the rally. That way people know. You can select the wait time. You can go to the invite allies. You can invite the allies that you want to get to the rally, which is a pretty cool thing to have. When you hit the advanced settings, there are other cool stuff that you can do here. Just take a look at them, read them. You can see how awesome these new rally features are. I just wish some of the old games can start implementing these awesome features into their new games and keep it up to date. This is one of the cool features you can find in Age of Empires Mobile. When we check out the VIP for Age of Empires Mobile, it goes all the way up to level 18. Not many people are gonna be happy with this, but it is what it is. When it comes to obtaining VIP XP, you get 500 every single day. In Rise of Kingdoms, I think you get about 200, but over here you get 500 points every day for your VIP, which is pretty cool. Helps you climb up a little bit faster. What other things can we check? When you look up here, we have this tutorial page right here. It is very useful for new players, especially when they don't know how to pair up the commanders in the game, because here you can pair up 3 commanders together and it can be a little bit overwhelming for brand new players. But the game does a good job of showing you how to pair up these commanders. When you unlock any commander in the game, you can click on the tutorial icon and it will show you the pairings that works best with this commander. At the time of the recording, these are the commanders that we have in the game. They have plenty of gathering commanders that can help you out in the early game. It is pretty cool. So let's click on this commander right here and see who can pair up very well with them. Trip Juana. When we click on the recommended lineup, this is the lineup for this commander. This is how you pair her with some of your other commanders in the game. And these, ladies and gentlemen, are some of the awesome features that you can find in Age of Empires Mobile. We also have 3 building queues, just help you build a little bit faster. This is pretty cool. Now there are so many cool stuff in this game that are not available in Rise of Kingdoms. They pretty much work the same in terms of fighting. You're going to be fighting exactly the same way you fight in Rise of Kingdoms. Your marches are going to be here on the side. That's all you gotta know for now. There are other good stuff in the game as well. The game is gonna be coming out pretty soon. We're gonna see if it's gonna give Rise of Kingdoms a hard time. So many games have come out and tried to put Rise of Kingdoms down, but they have all failed miserably. I think right now it is safe to say this is one of the games that might give Rise of Kingdoms a headache. We don't really know for sure, but let's wait and see. This game, I think it's gonna force the old games to step up their game and give us good quality of life changes. I really like a lot of things they did over here. Hopefully other games catch up as well. Be sure to subscribe for more Age of Empires mobile videos in the future. Subscribe for more Call of Dragons video in the future. I don't play Rise of Kingdoms, but yeah, I play this game. That's it for the video, guys. Let me know what you think of the comparison that I just showed you. Do you think this is going to be a Rise of Kingdoms killer? Let me know down below in the comment section. If you're new, subscribe for more content. Until then, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye bye for now.